For nearly 150 years, my company, Eli Lilly, has been investing in America. We've been advancing science and creating high-value jobs. But today, are you okay? Gordon, you okay? Yeah.
What's going on, guys? So I saw this happen. I guess this was maybe a day or two ago. The MAHA, Make America Healthy Again, they're deciding to do some kind of like a press conference or some sort of deal in the Oval Office. And this guy passes out, which is normal. I mean, like, this is not uncommon. I myself have actually done this before, where like if you're standing for a long time, you lock your knees, you just kind of... You know, if you're not like, if you don't know what to look out for, you get really lightheaded really fast, and then you kind of keel over. So, but as we're going to see, multiple people actually passed out during this little press conference. But before I get into how ridiculous this was, remember to like the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll get into it. So, like I said, you see the guy, he's standing there, he passes out, and then Trump pretty much does nothing, right? Like he stands up, he stares at the guy, and then we have this little gem from afterwards where like he doesn't know what to do, so he just like stares off into space at a camera. Check it out. What a fucking dipshit. Oh my god. So like guy passes out, everybody's like rushing around like, oh my god, what happened, you know? And Trump is just like just standing there. No, for reference, for people who have, you know, like empathy or any kind of a soul, this is how normal people would respond to somebody like passing out like right next to them. This was Bernie from several years ago. Take a look.
Oh my God. All right, do we have a position in? Okay.
So like I said, that's what a normal person would do. They would kind of rush over, make sure the person was okay, see if they could get help, that sort of thing. Not Trump. Not Trump. He is totally unconcerned with this guy who is probably shoveling billions of dollars to him. But like, you know, he falls over, whatever. And then we have this little gem from, I guess he's the Surgeon General now, Mehmet Oz, doing some math problems for us about, how much weight Americans have to lose. Let's take a look, and you'll notice, the other person pass out in this one too here. Let's take a watch.
We thought it was 125 million pounds. Mr. President, our estimate, based on the company numbers as well, is Americans will lose 135 million pounds by the midterms. But I don't measure it in pounds. I measure it in saved lives. People can sleep again because they can breathe as when they go to bed. Folks whose knees don't hurt. People who don't have heart attacks, renal failure, dementia, all the things we know are associated with obesity and much more.
So if you couldn't tell, Trump is like falling asleep during this thing, and he's completely uninterested. And it is so rich that these dudes are doing like a Make America Healthy press conference type thing with these guys from this drug company. And they're talking about like, you know, getting enough sleep and, you know, like how obesity is the cause of a number of different health problems in the United States. And they're not wrong. Like, you are higher risk for all kinds of things if you're overweight, right? Like obesity, you're at higher risk for, you know, high blood pressure, heart failure of all kinds. And of course, the guy who is the picture of health, our president, fucking Kanks, is passed out like a fat fuck in the chair, just totally uninterested in this conference. The jokes write themselves, man. Like, I swear to God. I don't know if you caught it too, but appears like old Mehmet is having a little bit of issues doing math. 135 billion pounds And I saw somebody else do the math on it. It's like you take 340 million people, 135 billion pounds, and that means that everybody just has to lose an average of about 390 pounds, and we'll hit our target before the midterms. What a freaking crank. But that's what happens when you put crank doctors at the, is the Surgeon General of the United States, as they go out and say stupid shit on national TV. But anyway, I did think this was really funny because, like, we also had a little bit that Robert F. Kennedy decided to get up there and say a little piece. And of course, he starts going on about how women, pregnant women still shouldn't be taking Tylenol and, all sorts of other garbage that is like junk science. It's completely unfounded. It's just some stupid thing that he personally believes. And this guy is our head of Health and Human Services. Here, let's take a watch real fast.
Was a catalyst to do something that we always knew needed to be done. So again, thank you for your vision, for your commitment, and thank you to all the CEOs and all of my team for making this historic agreement happen.
Bobby, you haven't changed your view on Tylenol for women that are pregnant?
No, as I said.
There were some false reports out about Tylenol that Bobby changed his view. I don't think he's changed his view.
I'm not going to change until the science changes, and the science does not look like it's changing. It's getting stronger and stronger.
I mean, look at him. This guy, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., picture of health. He's like 7 shades darker than everybody else standing around him. And my understanding is that that's because of some peptide that he's taking that literally turns his skin darker. This dude has bragged about eating roadkill before. He looks like fucking roadkill. And look at him, like, holding on to the lectern there. He looks like he's holding on for dear life. He looks like he's about to fall over. Never mind the fact that, like, he sounds like shit. He's like, basically, I think that women shouldn't be taking Tylenol because like, look at him jerking around. So these are the people, guys, these are the people that are going to advise our country on how to be healthier. And let's not forget that all the while we're talking about this, the Republicans, Trump, they are currently withholding SNAP. They're withholding food benefits to go out to people. That certainly seems like that would be in the realm of, like, trying to keep the country healthy, by starving the country. And they're trying to make everybody's health insurance premiums double, triple, quadruple. So we're talking about health in the Oval Office while the Republicans are currently shutting down the government. They will not open the government. They're trying to blame Democrats. Their plan is to make everybody's health insurance premiums go through the roof so that nobody can afford health care, nobody can afford their health insurance, and they're withholding food. Yeah, like I said, it would be funny if it wasn't, like, so serious what they're doing. Like, these people are pure fucking evil. But at least we get to have a laugh at Trump's expense and at the expense of idiots like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.